This homemade oat body moisturizer has a great benefit for skin. It has soothing and anti-inflammatory properties. It also helps those who have sensitive and irritable skin. It also helps repair skin's damage. So if you have sensitive skin, this cream is for you and also for kids. Let's get started.
Hello everyone, welcome back to See Natural DIY. My name is Sylvia and today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this oatmeal moisturizing body cream. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So to get started, I have my ingredients measured out. And this is the third time I'm making this recipe. You can change the oil. The oil I use here is 30 grams of, I mix the oil. I have frankincense oil and I have almond oil here. Then you can decide to use only one oil for this body cream, this oatmeal moisturizing body cream, this oat powder body cream. So what I did here, this is my oil measure that I have 30 grams of oil here. Then the next I have here is my emulsifying wax. I have 12 grams of emulsifying wax. This helps combine the oil and water together in our body cream. So here's what it is. Then the next is my shea butter. Shea butter is very moisturizing. It smoothens the skin and makes the skin, leaves the skin glowing. So I also have 30 grams of shea butter in this bowl. Then I'll keep it aside. This is my oil face. I'm going to keep it aside. The next I'll go in with my water face for this oat powder body cream, this oatmeal body cream. So here I have my bowl. Then I have my water measured out. I'm going to add my distilled water. You can use freshly boiled water. Allow it to cool down before you start with this tutorial. And so here I have 120 grams of my water measured at my distilled water. The next I'm going in with my glycerin. I use Little Glycerin here because I don't want it to be so moisturizing for those that sweat a whole lot. So this is very important. This is 3 grams of glycerin I'm adding to this. Then the next I'm going to add is my oatmeal powder. I have 3 grams of oatmeal powder and 1 gram of rice powder. And I added the rice powder because the oatmeal wasn't enough for me. It was the last I have. So I have to add rice powder to complete the measurements I needed for this oatmeal body cream. So this cream is very good, it's very potent, it's so moisturizing on the skin. If you have sensitive skin, you can use this cream, and if you have any skin type, can use this body cream. So here I mix it together. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to combine my water face and my oil face together. I'm going to let it sit in a hot water bath for at least 10 to 15 minutes to allow my oils and my butters to dissolve. So I'm going to let it sit. So I'm going to pour my boiled water on it and allow it to sit to give time for my oils and butters to dissolve. So there's another way you can do this. You can put this on a low heat and also allow the oils to melt. The oils and the oil phase and the water phase has to be in the same temperature. So I'm going to allow this to sit.
At this point, my oil and my wax has completely melted. I'm going to pour the oil phase into the water phase, and immediately I move in with my spatula to mix it very well to make sure I'm able to combine the both together. So at this point I noticed that the bowl I'm using is small compared to the quantity of the mixture I have. Then I had to turn it into a different bowl as I have it here. So I'll move in with my immersion blender. And I'll blend for 5 to 10 minutes and I'll allow it to cool down. I'll let it sit between 5 to 10 minutes before coming back to blend it again. So after 10 minutes, and I start mixing again with my immersion blender. So here's what it looks like. It's getting close to the consistency we want it. So I have to move it back to the bowl so that you see what is inside and how it looks like. So here's what my oatmeal body moisturizer looks like. This cream is very good for sensitive skin. It has anti-inflammatory properties, which is the oat. It helps repair damaged skin. And if you have eczema, rashes, this oat body moisturizer will help sort those issues for you. So at this point I'm adding my vitamin E oil. And remember, as usual, I will drop the measurement and ingredients I use for this oat and body moisturizer. I will drop the link, the measurement below, so you can do a screenshot of it or you write it out. So after adding my vitamin E oil, the next I'm adding is my preservative. And my preservative, I'm using Liquid Jamon Plus. So I'll add it to it. At this point, I'm no longer using my immersion blender. I'll rather use my spatula to mix it to combine very well. So at this point, I'm adding my essential oil. You can also use fragrance oil, but the difference between fragrance and essential oil is that the fragrance oils are made with synthetic, so I would rather stick with my essential oils, but making sure I keep it within 1%. Here's what my oat body moisturizer looks like. This is the consistency I wanted, and this cream, this is the third time I'm making this cream, and it has never disappointed. So this is a closer look of what my oat body moisturizer looks like. So at this point, I'm going to transfer my oat body moisturizer into a sanitized container. Make sure your container is sanitized. Then I transfer it into my container. And guys, so here's what my oat body moisturizer looks like. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up, share my videos. Please use the comment section and let me know what you think about this cream. Would you love to try it? Thank you for watching this video and see you in my next tutorial. Bye.